MGMT, Little Dark Age. If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and hit that subscription button. I got a lot more coming out you don't want to miss. And now let's take a closer look into this song. Okay, so right at the top here, this will be in a drop D tuning, D, A, D, G, B, E. Mainly because there's just an E flat that we have to get to. And it kicks off with this sequencer synthesizer vibe going. And we'll hit it right on that E flat, where we just hit the 1 on the low D. And then we come up and hit some higher notes here. We go to the 2 on the B, and this kind of makes it like an E flat minor 7 chord. So we hit the bass note, and then hit about 4 of those 2s on the B. Come up, hit 3 4s on the middle D. Alright, now we kick it up to the next spot, which will be at 3 on the low D. Makes it a F. And this will be a F minor going on here. And with this, we just hit the 3, and then we drop down, hit about 7 6s on the middle D. Kick it up 1 fret now for the F sharp. And this is like a F sharp suspended 4 going on here. So we hit that 4, come down, hit, that same shape we had, we just bumped it up. So we hit that 7 on the middle D once, and then we want to make sure we bar all the 4s here, because we're going to want to hit some 4s on the G. So we hit the 4 low D, 7 middle D, and then about 7 of the 4s on the G. Then we come back up to that 7 on the middle D, and we just kind of go 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. And then drop back down and hit a few of those 4s on the G. A second synth will come over the top of all that, and it just kind of plays like an octave version of it. So we'll be up here at the G. We'll start with 8 on the G, hit that, drop down, hit about 4 9s on the high E, and then 3 7s on the B. Okay, something like that. And then land on about 6 9s at the B. Come down, hit a couple of spaced out 7s on the high E, about 3 of them. Then we hit 2 closer together. Come on up to the B, we go 10, 9, 10, back down to 7E. Chorus comes along, and we get some, nice synth string chords going here. And it starts off with a B minor, and we kind of split some measures here. We hit the B minor a couple counts. Kick it up to a C sharp minor, and just before the measure's out, do a couple more strums on that C minor, C sharp minor. Come off to a A, split the measure with a D, and basically just repeat those 2 measures about 3 times. Okay, and after the 3 times, then we just land on a regular C sharp. Okay, no minor here. And then we want to do a C sharp with a B bass note. And since we're in drop D, we can get that pretty easy just by shifting here. We just basically want to keep our 6s on the D, G, B. So we just come on over, hit that with the index finger, and then do a pinky on 9 of the low D. And you're going to want to try to keep the A string quiet, so you can just kind of lightly touch it with the pinky or the pointer, whichever. Alright, there's a cool little interlude section, and it's like some palm muted little funky notes, kind of has a funk vibe going on here, like a Thriller or something. And basically we're just going to be hanging out at 4s here on the D and the A. We just want to go 4D, 4A, 4D. Okay, kind of hesitate slightly. This is all palm muted, real staccato stuff going on. And then we do a quick 2, 4 on the D. Hesitate it slightly. Then we go 4A, 2D. And then we end it with 4D, 4A, 2D. And lastly, we can do these cool like harpsichord little riffs that happen, and just has a real classical like Bach feel or something like that, but super fun to play here. And we'll start here on the high E, and we're just going to do a pull off 9 to 5, do a 7B, 7G, back down to 7E. Okay, shift over now. We're going to go 7, 4, open, pull off. Land on 2 of the B, hit the 5E. Alright, then we go pull off 5 to 2E, 3 to open B. Land on 4 of the E. And then finish with 4 to 1 pull off on the E, 3 to open on the B. Alright, second part of the harpsichord solo here will be on E. We go 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 3B, 4E. Okay, hesitate a moment, then we go 4, 5, 7E, cut it there, come back up, do something close to the very first riff we did where we go 9 to 5E, pull off, hit the 7B, but then we want a 6G, and we land on the 9 of the E. Alright, then we do a pull off 7 to 4E, and then finish with a 5, 7, 5E.